Hey, welcome back to another video. We're here today staying at St. John's RV Park in St. Augustine, Florida.
And we're going to take a little drive through the park and check it out. Coming up on the left side, you'll see a storage area. Mostly some coaches, I guess, here for the summer. And on our right side, we're going to see some of the premium spots. They all are gravel. They have dividers by two palm trees and a little divider in the middle.
What's that green stuff growing in there? Is that the little...
It feels like several of them have green carpet over the gravel.
Is that like a vine or something growing in between them?
I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, but there is a lattice with vines growing on them between the two palm trees.
That's what I mean.
That I mentioned. And these here are just like some extra wide spaces, as you can see, more normal than regular space. So they're quite nice. We're going to go around the corner here and go up another row. One of the nice things is that they do have garbage cans placed fairly evenly throughout. It's not a dumpster, it's a regular garbage can type. This is the space between the back of two sets of them. And on one side, coming up on the right side, is going to be just back-in spaces, and then on the left side will be pull-through spots. And again, the backs, the ones that are on our left, you can see are the premium sites. This is the front end of them, and you can see the lattice very clearly here with the palm trees in the middle. When you switch to the right side, you can see the garbage can enclosure. On the left side, you can see the garbage can exposures. Back on the right side, here's an empty space just to give you an idea how wide it is. Quite nice. They are working on improving the park constantly. And as I said, even though it's gravel, it is quite level. Gravel's not my favorite thing. It tends to get in my sneakers quite often. I drive rocks inside, but the park is nice. The management is quite friendly. There's no problems. And we'll continue down a pull-through site here, and you can see pretty much on my right side is the office, the restrooms, and the laundry room. It's not a big building, but it's adequate for the size of this particular park. Now we're going down a row where it's just the regular sites. It's not a premium site.
But these are pull-through.
They are all pull-through. This park has all pull-through sites except for some older ones in the back. So I really do like the fact that everything is pull-through. You can see Thames, Brookshires, Milanos, pretty much every type of coach that you would like to see. You can see they're quite large, trailers behind them, trucks or cars in front of them. Here's an empty spot just to give you an idea. Again, it's all gravel, nothing fancy, but the spots are quite nice size. And if you have Passport America, they're very reasonable. So make sure if you're Passport America to mention this particular fact when you go in. They actually have a sign in the office to help remind you. I find the price for what you get is just perfect. Up in front of us, again, you'll see the office. You'll see the men's room on the right and the ladies' room on the left. And the laundry room is actually the two screen doors that you might be able to see in the middle. We'll take a quick walk inside in a moment and you'll be able to check it out. Okay, as we continue our tour of St. John's Park, you'll see some more of the regular sites. These are a little bit more long-term. They are back-in sites, and usually people are staying here for more than a week or so. Right now it houses quite a few construction workers, which we'll explain in just a few minutes about that. Again, they are very nice sites, even for back-in sites. They're quite long, as you can tell. And if you're here for a while, it's definitely a good place to stay. Now, coming up directly in front of us is, as I mentioned earlier, the laundry room. And you'll probably be able to see those screen doors a little bigger. And we'll take a quick peek at the laundry room. We won't bother going into the men's room or the ladies' room tonight, but let's take a quick walk into the laundry room and you can see what they have. Basically, they have 4 washers. And they have 4 dryers, The washers are actually $3.25, and the dryers are 25 cents for about 7 minutes, I believe. Works quite well, a little longer than what it told me. It said like 30 minutes, but it took like 40 minutes. But easy, no problem, not very crowded as it's not a big park.
Now this part is the future of St. John's RV Park. They're actually adding how many sites, dear?
I don't remember the exact number of sites, but I do remember the important thing. They are adding a swimming pool with a bar nearby.
A swimming pool with a bar, that's also very important.
Exactly. They're actually adding a clubhouse and some courts, what type. All the sites will be built through, and we're not actually allowed onto the area. It's a construction area, so you're kind of seeing it from a distance. Of course, it backs up to I-95, but there's a retention pond in the way, so hopefully that will, you know, cut down on a little bit of noise.
And we plan to visit this park again when it's finished and give you an update.
Absolutely. Now, another thing you might notice directly in front of us, they're also doing all new types of cell towers and wireless internet for the park. And if I understood that correctly, it's going to be all underground. You can actually see one of the repeaters directly in front of us. We don't have to actually go on the property to see that.
So for now, we're signing off. Just remember, open the doors to your adventures and start your journeys with
the RV Keys.
To start your adventures and laugh at your mistakes. No, start all your journey. Wait a minute.